Katrina, and today I have a non-fiction haul. I'm really excited about all of these books. I've been really getting into my non-fiction so far this year. Saying that, I have only read one so far, I'm currently reading it. If you want to watch my last video, it was the Tome Topple TBR, and one of the books I really wanted to finish during these 2 weeks, it's ongoing right now, it's from the 7th to the 20th of April, is the Rome Novels by Simon Sebag Montefiore. But I'm enjoying it so much that I've gone out and I've bought a few more non-fiction little books to add to my collection to expand what I'm reading and learning about. Actually, it wasn't my previous video, it was the previous but one. But it's the one that says Tome Topple TBR, so there you go. So I have 4 non-fiction books I've recently bought to share with you all. First 2 are biographies, I then have a memoir, and then a sort of psychology kind of humour book. Up first we have easily the ugliest cover of the whole bunch, and it is The Mitford Girls by Mary S. Lovell. One of my favourite new find authors to me in 2016 was Nancy Mitford. She wrote Love in a Cold Climate, is probably her most famous work, but I also read The Pursuit of Love, which I enjoyed slightly more, and Don't Tell Alfred. The Mitford sisters, there's 6 of them, and they were born between 1904 and 1920, and they sort of went everywhere and met everyone and were part of all the interesting things going on in that time in history. They travelled the world, they met Hitler, crazy things going on. Can't wait to find out more. The start of the 20th century, obviously totally life-changing, world-changing events. They were society girls, and I believe that they flouted a lot of the conventions of their time, and Nancy at least turned out to be a very witty, biting kind of author from what I've read of her. Really interested to learn more about the rest of the family. They were called Nancy, Pamela, Diana, Unity, Decca and Debo, or Debo, not sure, but I guess I'll find out as I go along. Next up we have a totally stunning cover, and that is Romantic Outlaws by Charlotte Gordon. This is The Extraordinary Lives of Mary Wollstonecraft and Mary Shelley. Mary Wollstonecraft I recently purchased but haven't read yet. A collection of essays called The Vindication on the Rights of Women, and Mary Shelley is the author of Frankenstein, and they are mother and daughter. This book, for whatever reason, looks absolutely massive, which is actually only 550 pages. I mean, only, it's still quite big, but it looks like 1,000 pages or something. These two Marys, they totally flouted the conventions of their time, led really controversial lives, very scandalous, but they lived their lives the way they felt was right and they wanted to, you know, trailblazing women for feminism. Can't wait to read this and learn more about their lives. So moving away from the biographies, first we have Modern Romance and Investigation by Aziz Ansari and Eric Klinenberg. This, I think this is a totally stunning cover as well. I love Aziz Ansari. He is in Parks and Rec, and I also really enjoy stand-up, but this is a sort of psychology look into the way that modern technologies and modern society is influencing romance. This is a really nice addition. There's a lot of actually blue in it, which I like. I like not everything being black and white. There's pie charts, there's photos. It really looks like it's been well researched. I think it's going to be funny and interesting and informative, so looking forward to this one. And the last is actually the one I'm looking forward to by far the most, and that is There Was a Country, A Personal History of Biafra by Chinua Achebe. Chinua Achebe is a very well-known Nigerian author. His most famous work is Things Fall Apart, which I haven't read, but this is his memoir of the civil war in Nigeria, which was known as the Biafran War or the Biafran Conflict. He was born in 1930, but this was published in 2012. My African history is woefully lacking, but I think it's really important to learn about these things from African sources, own voices, people who were there, not white colonialists looking back on things. I think this is a really important work. I'm really interested to hear more about it. My favourite book so far this year is Being Purple Hibiscus, which is set in Nigeria, and I don't know anything about the history of that place, so I think this will be a great place to start. I think this is going to be so interesting, but I'm sure very, very horrifying as well. So thanks for watching my non-fiction haul. I'm really excited about all of these, as you can tell, but I want to have read more of them before I buy any more non-fiction. So I have set a cap on the number of non-fiction books I have for the time being until I've read a few more of them. My last video is my first quarter 2017 wrap up, where I talk about Purple Hibiscus a bit more and all the other books I've been reading so far this year and loving. And my next video is a Tome Topple Part 1 vlog. I'm vlogging Tome Topple as it goes along, and I'll be posting the first installment of that on Friday. So subscribe to see more videos from me, or you can follow me on Goodreads, Instagram and Twitter, all of which are linked below. Thanks for watching. Bye!